Shut up and sit down.
Hey, I'm Simon.
I'm Ellie.
And we are still Nerd Safari, and if you still like our videos, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And you know, a while back, you surprised me with a trailer for a movie which was kinda Marvel, kinda not, and I was actually really impressed and excited about it. And then COVID happened, and we haven't heard about that movie for a year and a half. But the movie is finally releasing in January. They just dropped a new trailer for it, and I'm super excited to see what it looks like. So we're going to go ahead right now, check out the new trailer for Morbius. If you want to see what we think about it, then stick around until the end. But for now,
Let's go.
Let's go!
You need a doctor?
I am a doctor.
I should have died years ago.
People all over the world have my disease.
I'm here to find a cure. We have to push the boundaries, take the risks.
If you're gonna run,
Do it now.
Oh, nice. Wow.
Dr. Michael Morbius, you've been missing for 2 months.
When you're a stranger,
Then you were found on a container ship that washed up off of Long Island.
faces look ugly. When you're alone,
What did you do to yourself, Doctor?
I wish I knew. I went from dying to being more alive than ever.
It worked.
Not exactly. I have increased strength and speed and some form of bat radar. What else can I do?
Nice.
There are limits. There has to be.
There's something inside of me that wants to hunt and consume blood.
Michael.
when you're a stranger,
Wow.
faces come
And you control it.
I don't know.
Half the city wants to kill you.
remembers your name.
We haven't had anything this good since that thing in San Francisco.
When you're strange,
The other half wants to control you.
Hey, Dr. Mike, you and I should stay in touch.
Oh.
I'd do anything to save a life, but I don't know what I'm capable of.
You save lives, you don't take them.
Are you here to heal the world? Or to destroy it?
Wow.
Who the hell are you, man?
I am Venom. I'm just kidding. It's Dr. Michael Morbius at your service.
Wow, the new trailer for Morbius shows us a lot more about the movie. What did you think of it?
It looks really good. Pretty scary, which surprised me. I like it that they've got the callbacks to the original Dracula story with kind of being found on a container ship that was adrift with everybody on it dead.
Yes.
That's kind of fun, just to really set the scene. I would have liked to see a bit more humor. I was glad they added that little pop at the end, but I would have liked to see a bit more humor. Just because it's still a Marvel movie, and that's the kind of thing that Marvel does well, is the kind of like some drama, some action, but then some humor to kind of just balance it out. So I would have liked to see a bit more humor, but I'm all in for wanting to watch this.
Yeah, I very much like the fact that they doubled down. Like, he went full vampire, and you never go full vampire. Talking about references, I didn't pick up about the Dracula container ship reference, but obviously the big reference in this trailer is "People are strange when you're a stranger," which is from The Lost Boys, pretty much everybody's favorite vampire movie. So, yeah, it really seemed to be rooting itself in vampire mythology, which, like, they could have gone a different way. I mean, Morbius in the comics, he was clearly a vampire, but he was like a good guy who was just trying to survive, and he rather than biting people, he would absorb plasma through his hand.
Now I know what this hunger is. Like the vampire bat whose genes I have inherited. I hunger for plasma. I took it through my hands. I could feel it coursing through his skin right into my fingers.
And they could have really doubled down on the kind of not a traditional vampire angle in this, but it doesn't seem like they have, and I kind of like it. It does almost make me wonder if there's a missed opportunity, though, because this is not an MCU movie. It is a Marvel movie that's from the studio who brought you Spider-Man and Venom, as they said, and that's why you've got Michael Keaton as the Vulture there. Which is cool. Like, I mean, and I do wonder if Spider-Man No Way Home is going to be a Sinister Six movie, and they could have a great ongoing storyline from Sony. But in the MCU, you're going to have the resurrection of Blade, and the idea of Blade versus Morbius would be amazing. So, I don't know. Maybe they will do that crossover. I mean, I guess we saw it with Spider-Man. It's not impossible. So, who knows? But yeah.
So I don't know much about Morbius, the character from the comic books. I haven't read any of them. It sounds like you're a bit more familiar. So from watching this, what I'm taking is he gained his vampire powers by standing in a cave, and then he cut his hand, and bats flew past him really fast.
I forget,
Is that how he turns into a vampire?
I honestly...
That seems a bit too easy.
Yeah, I can't remember, actually. I'm sure our viewer, the Grey Man, will know, as he's, got an encyclopedic memory of different comic story arcs. I thought, and I may be confusing the animated show with the comics, but I thought he was experimenting on himself to try to cure a disease, and that he injected himself with some chemical and then became this kind of vampire.
I am now activating the neogenic recombinator, and I'm going to attempt to mathematically analyze the mutations that occur in the genetic structure of the blood. These numbers, they make no sense. What is causing them? No! No! Get out of there! No! Let go! My hand!
I guess that's the thing with Marvel, is they've been around for so many decades. There have been so many story arcs and reboots of characters, and then you've had all the animated shows. I honestly can't remember. At this point, it's all a big blur. My memory's not great at the best of times. Well, there we go. I guess Morbius is coming very, very soon. January, it's kind of getting cold here in New York, and January really doesn't seem that far away at all. But hey, thank you for everyone who recommended we check this out, and we will be back as soon as we can, friends, on the next Dork Trailer Ambush.
Peace out, nerds.
Bye!
Shut up and sit down.